चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, चंचल चतुर अंगुरिया जिस पर, कनक मुंदरिया साजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। पीली मुंदरी अंगुरी शाम, पीली मुंदरी अंगुरी शाम, मुंदरी पर राधा का नाम, मुंदरी पर, मुंदरी पर, मुंदरी पर राधा का नाम। पीली मुंदरी अंगुरी शाम, मुंदरी पर राधा का नाम। जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने अध जग काजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे।
भूल गई राधा भरी गगरिया, भूल गई राधा भरी गगरिया, भूल गए गोधन को सावरिया, भूल गए गोधन को सावरिया। जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने न जाने ये दो जाने, जाने अध जग
काजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ से माया विराजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, मुरलिया बाजे मुरलिया बाजे।
बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, अधर धरे मोहन मुरली पर, होठ पे माया विराजे बाजे मुरलिया बाजे, बाजे रे मुरलिया बाजे। हरे बास की बनी मुरलिया, हरे हरे बास की बनी मुरलिया, मरम मरम को छुए अंगुरिया, मरम मरम।
गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः यः शिवः स गुरु स्मृतः विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पकः। सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावम् अखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपम् अतितितीर्षतां तमोन्नम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यम् संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यम् तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पङ्कजनाभाय नमः पङ्कजमालिने नमः पङ्कजनेत्राय नमस्ते पङ्कजाङ्ग्रे। नमो किञ्चनवित्ताय निवृत्तगुणवृत्तये आत्मारामाय शान्ताय कैवल्यपतये नमः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने अष्टनतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। बोलिए कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव। हरि ओम। The Vasana expresses as three things: self-preservation instinct, self-expansion instinct, and not self-enjoyment instinct. There are three instincts in the Vasana. Vasana means through which a person becomes uncontrolled, unsurrendered, ignorant, and unable to feel free from something of the world, through which you feel compelled. You feel I have lost my inner space. You feel that I am not able to do something bigger. I can't hold something bigger. Vas has also the meaning of cloth and also the meaning of smell. So that which has put a cloth on our own real nature. It has put a cloth also, and it has also taken the false smell that there is a joy in something, importance in something. So this has the work of Vasana. Self-preservation instinct means that things and people I have, I feel like they should not leave me. My child, my wife, my husband. I'm not ready to share anything with. I can't offer it. I don't want to offer to anything. I can't think a life without them. Self-expansion means in which I want to expand my importance in the world, through which I want people should know me. Lokeshana it is called. First is called Putreshana, second is called Lokeshana in our technical language. I want that I should be known, I should be thought big about, I should be honored, I should be honorable. I should not be let down. I should be looked up, even though I am not that great, but I want what image, what understanding I have about me, wrong understanding. I want that you should endorse something wrong about. That is called self-expansion instinct. And third is not self-enjoyment instinct. Something I want to enjoy of the world. So, if I say in Sanskrit, Atma Samrakshana Pravritti, Atma Vivardhan Pravritti, and Anatma Bhog Pravritti. These three Pravritti is called Vasana. Or put it like that, if you don't want Pravritti word, it is also vague word. Vasana is in a vague, not English vague, Sanskrit vague. It is in a velocity. It is in a push. And when plenty of such vasanas are there, they all create their own push. So vasana will create a desire will create an thought will create an action, and my involvement in a certain area. I will be very involved. Involved means where you have to work with lot of people, lot of project, lot of thoughts, lot of success, and this is called my involvement. After that, I will get a situation or a fruit. After that, I'll go back, I will enjoy or suffer. And after that, I'll go back to again the vasana. This is the vicious circle through which the vasana works. So after enjoyment, there is one portion called karmphal, which means next birth. This is one vasana. Similarly, many such vasanas are there, and they keep on making me go because it is a push. वो धक्का लगाती पीछे से. It is not that you can be saved. If vasana is there, it pushes you. And when I say push, it means it makes you fall somewhere. I am patit. Patit means fallen. Fallen means who doesn't see anything else other than the ground. Fallen means you see something small. You have lost the expertise in a vision of seeing bigger in life. That is called fallen. Where is she gone? Not well. Okay. So fallen means I lose the vision of bigger goal in my life. I can't see that there is something higher also, at least during that time. When say Ajamil was fallen, Ajamil was fallen means he stopped enjoying satsang, he stopped enjoying godliness, he stopped having the goal that this is my higher goal. This is called fallen. Patit means the person has become now instinctive and not inspirational. So, the person, the seeker is inspirational, the Vishayi is instinctive, and the Siddha are intuitive. So, they live at intuitive level. So, they think, they give some thought which they don't think and then give, it comes. They don't think and conclude, the thought comes because it is the God's thought. So it is called intuitive life. You go to Mahatma, shall I do this work? Well, don't do it. Without data, they will say, don't do it. I asked Gurudev that I want to come on this path, but I don't think so because situation in the house is not conducive. So immediately wrote back, and nobody can stop you. You will be there. This without getting any data, without getting any information about my house, my parents. I tried to give, but he said no need. I'll tell you that by this year also he gave, by this year you will be there. So this is intuitive. Mahatmas work at intuitive level. Ordinary seekers are very inspired with their gurus, satsang. They think logically and come to the conclusion which gives them joy. And samsaris work at instinctive level, like dog and cats. What? Nothing. Like if you throw a piece of bread in front of dog, even if it is poison, it will go and eat. It is not going to think that this is how many dogs are killed. When the robbers come, in your house it also happened, no? That they had, Acha, dog was killed. Acha, You can see that that's something they did to neutralize it. But the dog is dog, it is instinct. If somebody else gives, supposing food, unknown person, so we will think, what is it, who are you to give? Anybody just gives, you don't eat it. Why you are giving this food? What is it? I won't eat it. What is it in it? Why you are giving? Not in the name of prasad, you give everything. Le prasad le lo. Like kahan ka prasad hai, aap kaun ho? So, when the vasanas are there, they try to make you fall and make you goalless. The first thing they attack is your eyes. Eyes. Your eyes are not there. You see, you don't see. When I say eyes, it means your vision of the higher. What Guru's work is, he gives you the eyes to see beyond. Eyes to see Atma. Agyan timirandhasya jnananjan shalakya chakshurun militam yena. One who has given me the eyes. Santo dishanti chakshunshi bahir ark iv utthita. What vasanas do, first thing they take your eyes away. You don't see anything bigger, you don't have attraction, and even if you see, you don't have the strength to follow. You don't have the vigor to follow because Vasana is very strong. And this makes us very low. This makes us very down. Swadharma is based on, please note, you cannot remove the Vasana without any Vasana. Vasana will require a Vasana. Desire will require a desire. Ignorance will desire a knowledge. But if you have a desire, you need a desire to take out the Vasana. So from the Asad Vasana, I come to Sad Vasana. Swadharma is a tactics through which you convert the self-preservation Vasana into Ishwar Mamta Vasana. You, from self, second was expansion Vasana, to ahankar sankuchan or self contraction vasana, and from anatma bhog vasana to atma yoga vasana. The Swadharma is meant to create a intrinsic change in your inner makeup. Please note, I don't have that tendencies, and therefore Swadharma is tough. You are going against your nature. You are doing something which you don't like to do. No, you are talking something which you don't like, but that is not a criteria. So from self-preservation to Ishwar Mamta, from self-expansion to Ahankar Visarjan, and from Anatma Bhog to Atma Bhog Vasana. That which tries to take you there and create a Vasana and counter that. Please note, poison is killed by poison, they say. If supposing somebody has been bitten by a poisonous snake, so poisonous snake will be killed and the poison will go only when you have injection which is made out of the venom of the snake. I hope I am right. So there is a certain, all clinics don't have that. All clinic don't have, but I think the hospitals may have that because lot of black mambas are here. Na? Green mambas, black mambas. Cobra is not here. Cobra is not. But that black mamba is very dangerous. One of the most fierce snake and very swift and very attacking, aggressive snakes are there. Don't able to catch it. It's very swift. By the time you think where it is, you're already bitten. Especially in reservoir area. The Mamba Valleys it is called. There's a place called Mamba Valley also. Kya naam diya? It's full of bush and full of forest. So my point is, unless we develop sufficient vasana, you cannot tackle the instinctive personality which makes you forget what is the best, what is the highest, what is the ultimate. That light which the scriptures are trying to kindle in our heart, that should not be lost, that this is Sreshtatam. What Nachiketa asked, he said, what is Sreshtatam in this world? Pratardan in Kaushitaki Upanishad, there is King Pratardan. He helped the Devatas in victory over demons. So he came to Swarga. So he asked, Indra asked me something, some boon. So King Pratardan said, what is the best? In this world, I'll ask you something which is best. And there the line goes in the Upanishad, Yad hitatamam tadev bruhi. What is the hitatamam aspect? That alone you tell to me. But Indra said that is only the knowledge of the self. And then the Upanishad started and then he went ahead. So what is that which will not make, there is no push, there is nothing to do, there is nothing to enjoy, there is nowhere to go, there is no one to take care of, there is nothing which will worry me, there is no fear of death, there is no going to next birth, there is no movement in space. I don't feel I is moving in space or I is moving in time. This is called the vision of the Upanishad. Absence of the movement of the I in space and time and object. I is not moving in time, space and object. Rather, space and time are moving in I. This vision that I am not in the world is in me. This is the Param Dharma. So from Swadharma, I go to Bhagavad Dharma, and from Bhagavad Dharma, I go to Param Dharma. So from Swadharma, what I do, I create a Ishwari Vasana. Please note one point. When you are pushed, you fall most. That is called stampede. Stampede. But one temple I went. It is called Srinath temple. Srinathji's temple, very popular temple in Nathadwara. That is form of Govardhanji. That Srinathji's murti is in my room also. Have you seen that? Not seen. So it's small there. I went there. Lot of rush. I said, is there any line, etc.? They said, no, we don't have any line. There is no queue. You just be there, you stand here, and you will be at the feet of Lord. Really speaking. I said, I may fall down. Well, no need. Temple gate opened, and automatically they pushed. It was not a very hard push, I fall, but slowly, by pushing, you need not do anything. They are in charge. And ultimately I went at the feet of Lord. I had darshan, small murti. Again, I said, I want to have one more time. So he said, again go into that. You will be there. You need not walk. Automatically it went there. बड़ा मजा आया. हमने कही तो बढ़िया सिस्टम है यहाँ पर. So please note, those other vasana also pushes. Your vasana for puja, jap, satsang also pushes. देखो सत्संग क्या हो रहा हो. शुरू हुआ कि नहीं हुआ? नहीं हुआ अभी. क्यों? पूजा शुरू करो. It is also pushing, but not pushing to involvement with people, with place, with time. You don't deal with the complexity of the situation. You go inside. You may work outside, but you are thinking inside. You are going outside. Externally you may be appearing to work and karma yoga, but you are always thinking that I am doing for my Lord. And if you are upasak, you will go inside. So that is not called a push, that is called he is inspired. He has been told, he has been guided. He has been asked to go in that direction. And this is where Swadharma, the beauty of Swadharma is that inside our mind, inside the mind, one tendency and other tendency, both are, this is neutralizing this tendency. Your jap tendency is neutralizing your tendency to talk a lot. Your puja tendency is neutralizing your tendency for self-worship. Your Guru Bhakti tendency is neutralizing the tendency to get importance, because I want to give importance. Everywhere these vasanas are working subtly and dissolving our wrong personality. This dissolution of the wrong will make my I at rest. Your body can go anywhere, mind can go anywhere, but I should not go away from feet of God or from the vision of moksha. This moksha drishti, Ishwar prasannata, antakaran shuddhi, this I should not leave. Slowly speak. That I am not speaking loudly, the mic is strong. I am not speaking loudly, I am speaking very soft. If you are hearing loudly, please see it is mic. Mic means Maya ka jo hai, Maya ka karya hai. Maya yaha karyam iti maikam. So, that which makes the I rooted. Rooted is very important word. Rooted. I don't leave that I. I don't miss our movement. Mam anusmara yuddhacha. This is Swadharma. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dranat. Satatam. You mam smarti nityashaha. So I don't miss three things. My vision of the self. Second is Ishwar prasannata. And third is antakaran prasannata shuddhi. I don't want to have desires. I want to have Guru prasannata. This vision, I should not be moving. Please note this point. The body may move, the mind may move, vritti may move, but the identity should not move. My thirst of the I for moksha or God should not move. It should not be that I am thirsty of object, I have anatma bhog, anatma trishna from morning 7 to 10, and then from 11 to 2 I have atma gyan. ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. The break in your sadhana will break your sadhana. Whatever you have gathered will be lost. It is something like that. 6 days I make you happy, 7 days I beat you. So all 6 days hard work has gone into cold waters. Therefore, Bhagavad Ji suggests, try to deal with the self-preservation instinct, self-expansion instinct, and not self-enjoyment instinct. ठीक है? Say yes. Well, yes, don't worry. Yes, I am understanding. So this is a typical Swadharma is there. All Swadharma is based on we building. Sadhak Vasana building and Badhak Vasana dissolution. Badhak Vasana, somebody asks what sadhana to do. How can I tell you? What is your problem? First tell me. By somebody else, doctor or chemist, he goes to the pharmacist. He said, which medicine? He said, what is prescription? What's the problem? बोले कुछ भी दे दीजिए. ऐसा लोग तो मारना चाहिए. भाई ऐसे तो कुछ कैसे दे दे? Sadhana, therefore sadhana, anybody cannot tell your sadhana. That you go to the saint and ask randomly what sadhana shall I do. Saint should know you very well, study your life, know your in and out. Then he can say, I think you have lot of ahankar. Or you have krodh, or you have mamta. You are not ahankari but too attached. Or you are very lazy. Depends. Or you are not very alert but you are very angry person. You are not angry but you are kami. You know the person, then he can tell your sadhana and he needs to be under observation. Because the sadhana is to create the vasana and it has to create that vasana which will be dissolving and nullifying that vasana you have. Problem is this. And that makes the sadhana difficult. And that makes the sadhana subtler. And therefore you can't, I went to somebody's house in Prayagraj. He said, my guru gave me Ram mantra, but I like Krishna Bhagavan. What shall I do? I said, ask Guru. Why, who gave the mantra? Why you are asking me then? What can I do? If I say something, I'll create contradiction in your mind. Supposing I say, do this, do that. Then in his mind will be, but my guru said like that. Then again he will say, who's your guru? I will request you, please go and talk to him and express your doubt. Definitely you are meant for that person. Then you know what he said? He said, no, I got samashti diksha. I said, samashti diksha I had heard. I said, what is samashti diksha? He said, in front of 500 people all got mantra together. Guru got 500 people together and he gave mantra, same mantra. Is it samashti medicine is possible? Samashti glasses are possible. हमने अब क्या बोले भाई? अब I cannot say anything to the Guru also that he shouldn't have given that. I said, let me have my bhiksha. बोले नहीं, I said भिक्षा करवाओ पहले भाई. 8 o'clock I came for my classes. 6:30 to 8 was my class. 8:30 I reached there. ये क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं. हमको लगी है भूख. हमको कुछ खिलाओ यार कुछ जो बनाया है कुछ भी. Of that too you are making the matter complicated. You have complicated your life and now you are pushing me into that complication. हम क्या करें? श्रद्धा हो तो करो जो मंत्र बोला है तो उससे सिद्धि हो जाएगी. नहीं हो तो उनको पकड़ो कहीं पे. बोले नहीं, I don't know where is he. So no need to advise. Golden rule of life is please keep your mouth quiet. People are not very serious. They are curious. They are more curious than serious. बोले गीता में 3rd chapter में ये क्यों बोला गया? गन्ने का जूस है, you have गन्ना, sugar cane juice, give me. Very good for breakfast. अच्छा, हाँ, भूल गया क्वेश्चन. Forgot. If you had real question, you wouldn't have forgotten. No need to advise. You get sugar juice here. Huh? अच्छा. अपने आप को बचा के रखना चाहिए. ये तो टिपिकल एरिया है. Only I will know what is my problem. Or somebody very close will know my problem, whom I have told. साधना तब होगी ना जब बाधक को हटाने के लिए साधक है. To remove बाधक is the साधक. Why you do साधना? कुछ भी जप करना साधना नहीं है. केवल जप कौन सा करें, कब करें, कितना करें. Now, very typical point is mentioned in 11th and 12th verse. He said, you have your family. You have your wife, children, husband, whatever is your... There are people who listen to you, who follow you in your family. You are a grahastha. So somebody listens to you, follows you. Prarabdha has said this is yours. I mean, it is a legitimate... Somebody has legitimately says it is yours. Marriage means legitimately the priest has said, now she is your wife, he is your husband. You cannot say, no, he is not my husband. No, you can say, you can walk together, you can live together, you can eat together. Nobody can question you. Without marriage, it is under scrutiny. It will be a gossip. It will be spicy news in your colony. But after marriage, there is no spice about it. You are a legitimate husband, you are a legitimate wife, she is a legitimate child. आपको है, बोल सकते हो मेरा. ठीक करें भाई. Here Bhagavad Ji is saying that be very careful. Because you are developing a vasana of my wife, my husband, my child, my money. What shall I do? It is said here in 11th verse, 12th verse, Jayyad yadarthe swapranan hanyadva pitaram gurum tasyam satvam striyam jayyad yastena yajito jitah. Underline very important verse. He said, for that wife, people give their life. They can kill their father, mother and teacher also. बाप रे, ऐसा लिखा है फर्स्ट लाइन. जय्याद यदर्थे स्वप्राणान अन्याद वा पितरम गुरुम. And tasyam swatvam striyam jayyad. One who leaves his attachment on that wife, he has conquered God. इतनी बड़ी बात बोल दिया. हाँ, तस्याम स्वत्वम स्त्रियाम जय्याद. And how to conquer that? How to leave that attachment? Huh? This is in second line of 11th verse. This is why what I said. These are very rare shlokas you will get. Second line says, api ekam atmanah dharam nranam swattva graho yatah. You have your wife, you have your husband. Please see that they go towards path of God. They get devoted to God and not to you. इतनी बड़ी बात लिखा है. On that wife also, if you can see that she can serve the God or serve a saint, do some kind of seva, then you have performed your duty. Duty as a husband is complete when I give the lush opportunity to my wife to come closer to God, so that when I am not there one day, she should not suffer without me. Duty of the wife towards the husband is to create a situation so that he can love the Lord, so that when I am not there, he should not be suffering a lot. Example, best example is Sri Lakshmanji. Urmila's example and Bharatji's Mandavi's example. Mandavi was the wife of Bharatji. Api ekatmanaha dharam. Similarly, it goes with children also. Similarly, it goes to everything. Well, but my wife doesn't listen to me. How to ask her? No, then this is out of case. This shloka doesn't fall after that. Sorry, another case has developed now. Or my husband doesn't listen to me. It's another matter then. Then what shall I do? Prayer. Where your purusharth is not active, there prarthana comes. I can't do anything about him. So many times I told him or her to come in the satsang. She doesn't understand. Prarthana karo aap. Arey, I'm doing prayer since last 3 years. Next verse, someday your prayer will be answered. At least you don't get attached. Both way, if the wife doesn't listen, then also you'll get detached. This is another way also. There are two ways to detachment. First is you offer the offerable. And second is she is unofferable. Or he is unofferable husband. Or unofferable wife. Automatically when you will see such a person who doesn't listen to you, slowly you will get detachment. This is the automatical detachment process. Both way you will be fine. And you will perform your Swadharma. You will not have attachment. My attachment is based on I told you something, you listen to me a lot. When you don't listen to me a lot, and I know that you are doing something which I don't like, then automatically I say, okay. I don't need too much in your life. I don't have too much of entry in your life. So anyway, it's fine now. I'm not interested too much because you don't listen. खुश, ये तो भगवान ने दिया आपको, खुश हो जाओ आप. Everything in this world is meant for detachment only. Understand this. Nothing is meant for attachment. The earlier you understand, the better it is. Bole, but good food is for attachment. No, you will overeat. And what you overeat, then you will feel the pain that will happen in the body. And then you will get detachment later on. Only I like sweet. So be ready for all the problems then. You will have bitter problems in life because you like sweets a lot. Or I like a lot of fried things. All tasty things, God, doctors say don't eat. Who will eat all these things? घास खाने के लिए हम बने. सैलेड खाइए, eat salad, eat what is it called, fruit, eat banana. अरे monkey or what? I will be eating fruit all day. अरे कुछ छनन मनन, कुछ भुना तला हो अच्छे से, कुछ बढ़िया चीज हो जाए, ठीक है, हो जाए, फिर हो जाए, और फिर टेस्ट भी हो जाए, एंजाइना टेस्ट भी हो जाए, फिर सर्जरी भी हो जाए. वो तो भगवान ने सब जगह ऐसे डाला हुआ है, detachment. So when somebody doesn't listen to me, I'm very happy actually. I'm telling about myself. I should not tell, but I'm telling. Don't tell it to anybody. When somebody doesn't listen, and I get this person is dodging me on this issue. He is trying to be too smart. बड़ा खुशी होती है कि हमारा attachment खत्म हो गया इसके साथ. I will never be attached to this person. I will never miss this person in my whole life. इतनी खुशी होती है, I can't tell you. I'm just living for the sake of living. I'm ready to leave and I will never miss. Why? याद आता कि सुनता नहीं था ये आदमी. He was difficult to deal with. Or she was difficult to deal with. I'm free. I'm feeling very free. No bitterness. Not that he doesn't want. His nature is like that. He wants, but his nature is like that. अच्छा हाँ, वो कभी ठीक होगा, हाँ, पता नहीं कब ठीक होगा, लेकिन हमारा रोल किसी की लाइफ में है नहीं. In short, if somebody is very good, please worship God. I will tell sadhana, please go and worship God. This is the secret of feeling fulfilled inside. And this is written here. Swadharma is based on, please remember, you are nullifying your inner self-preservation instinct, self-extinction instinct, and anatma enjoyment instinct. And you want the life of instinct to the life of inspiration. You want to think about the scriptures. So dharma is like a road, and vasana is like a jungle. So I'm moving from jungle to road. In jungle you don't know where is what. In road there's a milestones are there. Johannesburg 500 kilometers, Lady Smith 200 kilometers, Gents Smith 300 kilometers. So something is written there. One is Harry Smith also. Harry Smith is a lady or gent? Harry. Gents. Okay. उसको हरी स्मिथ कर दो. So it's called Harry Smith. If Aditnath ji comes, he will be Harry Smith. हमें तो हमारा मन बचा रहे. हमारे पास no धक्का दुक्की should be inside. I should not be made to fall. I should be made to rise. I'm repeating one point. The Swadharma is based on stabilizing your aham in self, in Ishwar, in purification of mind, or in Guru at the most. I'm a stable person. When you say he's a stable person, it is not that stable doesn't mean he doesn't work. Stable person means that his bigger identity is not lost. His bigger thirst is not lost. When you say he's unstable person, it means one moment he is talking very high. Second moment he is very upset because I didn't talk to him. Third moment he is very hungry and he went away to his room. Why? Because food was not ready. Fourth moment he is again coming. This is called unstabilized there. The thirst for the higher Lord is not lost. After being stable, you can branch anywhere. You know this, when you have a mango tree, or you have a, what is it called, bigger tree like peepal tree is there, or the banyan tree is there. They are very big and large. You know why? Because roots are too deep. Even this tree, what is it called? So, what is there? Our tree is there in the pots. Huh? No, not palm tree. Here with the big pots. हैनी ट्री वाली चली गई. Ficus, I think. Ficus. Don't tell. You don't know. Don't tell. Don't give another name. Already we have a botanical name. Okay. So that tree, what it does, it takes time to take root. And what root does, it is holding the soil. Such a heavy tree is there if you see. The peepal tree spreads all around. I wonder why doesn't it fall down? Because branches are so heavy. But roots itself are so deep and wide. They don't fall off. And it is difficult it is holding. The soil is held very firmly. So if you see the stem, the trunk, it won't be, it is not shakeable. A small plant you do like that, it can be taken out. Our aham should not be shakeable. One time I enjoy Lord, I see Ram Leela. Second time I forgot and I enjoyed my praise. ये क्या कर दिया तुमने? तुमने ट्री हटा दिया? In Siddhumadi, one politician came to see Gurudev. That politician used to hop from party to party. So Gurudev told him, see, if you change the pot very frequently, you can't get the roots. को अपना मानेंगे नहीं. Like a grasshopper, party hopper हो गए. One moment you were thirsty about God. Second moment you wanted your importance. Third moment you wanted child is very your child is unhappy, therefore you are sad. Fifth moment, mother-in-law has scolded you. Mother-in-law scolded me, therefore I am very upset with mother. I mean, what are you doing here? You are playing with something very important. It is not that outer action, outer achievement is of big value. Value is you don't lose your main eye. Aham Ramasya, Aham Krishnasya. I am of Ram, I am of Krishna, I am of Guru. कहीं तो stable हो जाओ, कहीं तो रुको. And you cannot stop anything except in infinite, because that alone is sthiram. Swadharma is meant to nourish your stable eye. No, I belong to sun. Maroge tum. If you are son of sun is not happy, you will not be happy. Son is happy, you will be happy. I belong to daughter. Daughter is happy, you will be happy. तुमने 10 जगह तो अपने अहम को फैला दिया है. You scattered your eye at 10 places. And that aham is being dictated by somebody, remote controlled by outside people. And therefore you are hopping from one mood to that mood, this situation to that situation. ये तुम कलेक्ट करके एक जगह ले आओ. तो स्वधर्म is based mainly on creating a one aham vasana, one aham thirst, one moksha thirst. I am jigyasu, I am pipasu. This is the main aspect of swadharma. I hope this is clear. And if you miss it, after that you are making yourself so scattered. You are making yourself so unavailable for other issue to think. ये क्या हो गया आपको? Okay. कृमि विद्भस्म निष्ठान्तं क्वेदं तुच्छं कलेवरम क्व तदीय रतिर्भार्या क्व अयाम आत्मानमच्छति. Important श्लोक, please take it. This body, Kalevaram. Kalevaram is body. How it is? Tucham. Tucham is very. Tucham is. Tucham is. Huh? What? Loudly. Insignificant. Very good. Tucham is, yes, it is worth rejecting. And what is the end? Please see. Krimi vid bhasma nishthantam. It is going to come. It is going to culminate in worm. Worm will be eating it. Then wit means it will become fecal material. Bhas means it will become ashes. Some people live, they are ash only. So इनकी ट्यूबलाइट जली बहुत देर में. कृमि विद भस्म निष्ठांतम. कोएदम तुच्छन शरीरम. क्या है शरीर है? इसमें तो कुछ है नहीं. When you saw is so beautiful, that actor is so lovely. I only picturize one day he will be burnt. Don't tell it to anybody. And when it will be only ashes, and ashes will be put in Haridwar or Ganga Ji, or it will be buried. It will be put in the ground somewhere. It will become a skeleton at that time. And if you remove this outer epidermis, etc., it is one skeleton is there. So supposing somebody is seeing skeleton coming, you will run away. When you embrace somebody, one skeleton embracing another skeleton. Imagine that. ये तो कुछ calcium है. Skeleton bone are calcium. Some are phosphorus. Some is fat. So krimi vid bhasma nishthantam. हम नहीं बोल रहे. I'm not saying anything. I'm just simply elaborating. बोले, you are very good in elaborating these things. क्व तदीय रतिर्भार्या. And where is the love for the wife? She is another sharir now. You are loving the wife. Loving means being attached to wife. Attached means instinct of self-preservation of vasana. Instinct of preservation of mamta. Mamta preservation is, I can't live without you. You can't live without body, atma or the jeev. If you can't live without the... Is it possible you can't live without the body? तुम पागल तो नहीं हो कहीं? This body is just a fat. I will give you some fat, I'll bring some ghee, etc. Same amount. I'll bring some ghee, oil, and some special bones, and some denture, and you live with that. पागल हो क्या? My wife is only denture and bones. तो और क्या है? आत्मा भी उसके अंदर जीव है, वो कोई बात नहीं. Let her body pass away, I'll call her जीव. If the body goes away, I will call the jeev of your wife. Every morning and evening and night, she'll spend time with you. In the cup, she used to give you coffee, so automatically the spoon will move like this. I've seen these things happening. In the cup, the spoon is moving like this. And it will pour you. Pour on, then as she was giving you from the kettle, and she will put it. Automatically you can have a sip. And she will, she used to love you, hug you, and because the bhoot pret sharir is air mein, it is vayu mein. So she will come and do your hair like this. And sometimes shadow will be there, object is not there. Objectless shadow. She will sit around as a shadow is there. And when you move, she'll also move like. Because you wanted a jeev. No, you loved the jeev. You said you didn't love the body only. सब अज्ञान में है. It is all prospering in अज्ञान. When you say I love a body, you don't love a body. You love the body with the jeev. You don't love only the jeev. You love the body with the jeev. And you don't love the atma, because atma you are only are. So you don't need another atma to love. I am already there. You don't love the jeev per se. Tell me, so many people have passed away in your life. You want them all? Let me call them. बुला लाते हैं दादा दादी जी को. बुला लाते हैं in the room. I have certain mantras I can call if you want. No. Please go ahead. कहाँ गया प्यार आपका? किसका किससे प्यार था? भार्या बिभ्यति तस्मिन् काये. क्या है? सो क्व तदीयर्तिर यात्रा, क्व अयम आत्मा न बच्छति. देखो क्या लिखा है 13th वर्ष में. एंड वेयर इज दिस आत्मा? Where is this Atma? Which can cover even space? वाह, क्या expression है? Navachhati. It can cover because Atma is more pervasive than the space. You are more pervasive than the space. And where is this body? Where are the two totally non-comparable things are there? You have got a wrong desire. You have got a wrong vasana. You are meant to investigate on the nature of self. So whole sadhana is, don't allow this thirst to diminish. Which thirst? Either you have the love for God thirst, love for Guru thirst, or love for Atma thirst. No other thirst is required. Two thirsts don't coexist. They will be opposing each other. एक ही नशा अच्छा है. One addiction is enough for once. Only have thirst for God. And if you don't believe, please have thirst for the world and come back later on. Later means 20, 30 years. One vasana means 30 years. Oh my God, yes, one birth, two birth. I don't want anything. When you live what you are not, you struggle to live. And when you live as you are, then you don't struggle. Supposing you don't know Hindi like you don't know properly, therefore you struggle to speak in front of me. You speak in front of Govind, not me. And sometimes I over here and I laugh a lot. तुम खाएगा कि नहीं खाएगा? खाना खाया है नहीं? खाना नहीं कुक नहीं किया है तुमने क्या? वो कहाँ वो उसमें चला गया, वो आ गया गया क्या क्या मेरे वो You are searching for words. You move more your lips rather than tongue. क्या है वो, क्या है वो, क्या है वो लेडीज फिंगर नहीं बनाया क्या? वो क्या हुआ? कुक नहीं क्या? लेडीज फिंगर कुक व्हाट? वो हुआ क्या? नहीं हुआ? वो गैस स्टोव इज नॉट कमिंग, क्या हुआ? He is better in English more than you are better in Hindi. When you are not your own self, you struggle to live. Struggling in living is not getting object. It is not getting a wrong eye. When you say I struggle with this person, you know it's not struggling with the person. That person is giving you that identity which you don't like. And you want an identity. If you are not wanted, no problem. Let him give, who cares? If the neighbors think I am fool, who doesn't move others? Because I didn't expect anything. Because I wanted an identity. And you want an identity because you don't have your own self. Your identity with respect to God is not there. You have no thirst for God. You have no thirst for self. You have no thirst for satsang. This whole sadhana is thirst increasing process. And this is where Swadharma converts into Bhagavad Dharma and Param Dharma. Swadharma is the Atma Trishna Parivartan process. You are creating a new thirst, a right thirst which is fulfillable, which will take you to the moksha. Other will take you to the samsara. No, but no worries. I was thirsty, I was missing God a lot. I did my job, I cried and I am fine. I don't need anybody. I was missing something. I'm great. I was missing the knowledge of the self. I contemplated and I become quiet. This is the Swadharma. But when in the world I throw my eye, you should have done like that, she should have done. I am fulfilling. You have created many thirst of eye. And you are pulled and pushed, hit and wounded and lifted sometime, excited sometime, very going up, going down. What is this? I have become a football of everybody's nature. Your nature will decide how I will be happy or unhappy today because your response was good. Don't create thirst of anything in this world. This is the secret of living a happy life. I don't have any thirst. Not having thirst is called detachment. I want to invest all thirst at one place only. And I want to be thirsty at all time. And that joy of becoming thirsty for the Lord, I express it through action. I want to love you. I want to talk to you. So my whole karma is the expression of love of God. Expression of thirst of. When I am serving Gurudev, it is the expression of my thirst to serve him. When infinite thirst expresses in the world, it is called Karma Yoga. It is called Bhakti. This is the fulfillment of Swadharma into Bhagavad Dharma and it in the Atma Dharma, in Param Dharma. And Param Dharma will take us to moksha. So please know where it is attacking ultimately. Ultimately. Not externally. Swadharma is not because I like to be, I'm a doctor, Swadharma kar rahe. Nahi, वो तो outer चीज है. It is changing the inner fabric of your living, fabric of your thinking, very element what you think you are. It is attacking at the wrong element and nourishing the right self. इसको पकड़ के रखना. We'll see more tomorrow. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव. श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, 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 हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद,